Klitschko's strengths and not concentrating on your own strengths in the fights that he's had. People have always talked on the run-up to these and said, yeah, you know, Klitschko this, Klitschko that. But when you get in there, altogether harder. Yeah. How did you score that last round, Paul?
I think it was typical two halves of a round, in my opinion. I think Chisora's probably done enough to take a share that round. You know, I don't like giving shared rounds, but I couldn't really split them then. There was nothing that stood out from either fighter. One or two good shots that landed. Chisora was better on his jab, though, in that round. And that's going to be the key to him having any success at all.
Here come the scores.
40, 36, 39, 37 und 40, 37 Vitali
Klitschko had 40-36, 40-37 and 39-37. So 4 rounds on one card, 3 on another, and by 2 rounds on the third. So Klitschko is ahead. These are the WBC rules, remember. And if it goes as far as that, the next time you'll hear how the judges have got it will be at the end of the 8th.
It's something I don't agree with that, but it's, you know, it probably make it a bit more exciting. You could have a kid on his last legs and send him out because he's winning, and vice versa, you know.
Well, 4 rounds, 3 rounds and 2 rounds. The underlying fact is that at the moment it's unanimous for the champion. Wouldn't get any argument from me on that one.
No, I did the same as the third judge. You've got it the same as the first.
You got 40-37.
Yeah.
Just picking Chisora off as he comes in closer. Chisora, you sense, needs a couple of big shots to get Klitschko out of his rhythm.
I think Klitschko could do this all day if Chisora's just going to walk in with his hands tight and walk towards him, trying to let one big shot go. He can keep him at bay all day. He does that with his sparring partners, specifically for when someone does this. He's having more success off his jab, even when he lets go just to the body, just even there now, just throw it out, keep Klitschko guessing, because he's having more success when he does that.
Klitschko trying to show that he's not robotic, trying to show movement, lateral movement, and clipping Chisora on more than one occasion with those right hands. And then tying the challenger up.
The referee's also not letting him work inside much again, so Chisora, once he gets there and he's done the hard work, getting in, taking the shots, he's not allowed to work when he gets there anyway. Little clever bits of ring craft from the Klitschkos as well. They like doing it. They slap the gloves down first, then they let the shot go. As Vitali's just done then.
Right hand again. Chisora trying to work away to the body. Not had Klitschko really in any great distress so far. Klitschko content to backpedal and trying to disprove the theory that he can't fight going back.
Yeah. Again, you know, not to repeat myself, Chisora's walking him back, but when he gets there, he's just not doing it, and he's not letting his hands go. He's looking for one big shot, and Vitali Klitschko's seen that all his career.
Chance for Klitschko go up again from the capacity crowd here in Germany. It's better for him, Chisora. Managed to get through with a right to the body and switch the attack to the head. This time the referee did let it go. Strength and commitment from Chisora. Is there just enough ring craft?
Not really, no. Not for that round anyway for me. A little bit more successful the last 20 seconds of the round, but only because he started letting his hands go, which is the key problem for Chisora tonight. He's just not letting them go when he gets there.
It's more like you. You're going in straight lines like Danny's saying, yeah? Come on angles. You're walking in this. Are you listening to me? Yeah. Remember we'll practice? Come on angles.
You heard for yourself what they're saying to Chisora. Come in on the angles.
Yep.
They're pretty stern, are you listening to me?
Yeah. It is going to help him, you know, as has been said as well. Every time Chisora starts to jab, it just stops everything Klitschko's doing, and Klitschko doesn't jab back then. Klitschko isn't leading off. as soon as Chisora throws them out, even if he's only throwing them out there just to keep Klitschko from setting himself and letting his own shots go. He's having more success when he lets his jab go, Chisora, and his corner should be really telling them to do that, in my opinion. They know what they've worked on now, so we need to see if their advice is the correct advice.
Dereck Chisora full of belief before the fight. Is that, I wonder, just ebbing away a little? He said he'd keep throwing punches and he'd keep going. He said he goes a 12-round fighter. He was fit enough to go the 12 rounds.
It looks like he's got it in the tank, but it's no good going the full 12 if you're not taking anything from any round. I've only gave him a share of 1 round so far, and you know, if it's going to go that way all the way, there's no really point in doing it. It's better to go for broke, in my opinion, as a fighter.
There's going to come a point where Chisora will have to do precisely that. Remember the facial tissue of Vitali Klitschko. Suffered at the hands of Lennox Lewis more than 60 stitches he needed on that occasion. They did a great job on the repair work though, didn't they? That's where Chisora needs to be, getting in front and landing shots like those.
This is better work from Chisora, and what I've noticed from him as well tonight is he's targeting Klitschko's body a lot. You know, I don't know whether that's obviously something he thinks is a weakness on Klitschko, or no one really targets Klitschko's body, but he's going for it.
Right hook of Chisora found the target then. And Klitschko being forced to give ground. This is better work from the challenger. To ship a solid right hand from Klitschko though as he came in. That's a big right hand from Chisora. Maybe his best punch of the fight so far, that one.
Definitely, John. It's good work from him, because the minute Klitschko probably starts thinking that he's just going to go head-hunting Chisora, he comes down and he works Klitschko's body really well. Klitschko's reddening around the ribs and around the stomach area, where Chisora has been having a good go at his body. This is the best round so far.
Is it me, or is Klitschko blowing a bit?
A little bit, you know. Again, there may be a method to Chisora's madness. This may be the plan.
Chisora's had a good first couple of minutes to this round, keeping the pressure on Klitschko, who's having to backpedal. And the champion hasn't landed a lot clean in this sixth.
A good body shot from Chisora.
That's better from Klitschko. Instant response from the crowd.
You can hear Chisora's corner screaming when he gets inside. Let your hands go while you're there. That's where he needs to be doing it. He shouldn't really be letting the referee break them up. That's where Chisora will have more success. Now,
body shots again. Well, this might be Dereck Chisora's best round of the fight so far. Whether he's done enough to win it, you'll have your own opinion watching with us here on Box Nation. Better work from Chisora then, Paul. Do you think he won the round?
Yeah, I've gave him the round, yeah. You know, up until 2 minutes, it was definitely his round. The last minute, I think he was okay. He didn't take too much. He still landed a few shots. He was still coming forward.
Yeah?
And it's not just lunging in. One big shot going forward. It was pretty educated pressure what he was doing. He was covering up nice and having a good goal.
Don't let him control the pace. Just signs in that round that Klitschko was just starting to struggle with the pace a bit. And there's that big right hand.
Yep. It was a nice shot, and you know, there was a lot of shots. Either pulling the hands down again before he let the right hand go. The old typical Klitschko trait, what they do.
You're letting him get the shots off before you. You're in range. Let the shots go. Come on. Come on, baby.
I had a whole horn in my head.
Come on, man. You know this. Okay.
Into the second half of the fight. Chisora in that sixth maybe had his best of the fight so far. His corner just imploring him now to let the punches go, let the punches flow. And he starts in a very business-like fashion. Still trying to work the body of Klitschko.
Started this round very well.
This is what he needs to keep going.
Yeah, looking at him in the corner, Johnny didn't look too tired. He wasn't blowing too much, you know. He looks like he's up for this, definitely. And He started this round, as you say, very professional and with intent.
Better from Chisora. Again. Klitschko just looking a wee bit disorganised as he's forced to give ground. Good right hand from Chisora. Klitschko's chin being tested. And Chisora showing that he can take a shot as well.
Yeah. Klitschko really doesn't look himself, especially in this round.
Are the years just catching up on Vitali a little?
He's not jabbing enough as he was doing earlier in the fight, and he's certainly not looking himself as Chisora's coming forward and letting some good shots go and landing some good shots.
Chisora was the huge underdog, but he said he owed it to the punters as well as the fans to produce the performance of his life. Can he come on strong in the second half of this fight? Klitschko, you can see the reddening there around the torso. That's been caused by the hooks of Chisora. Still very much a fight that we've got in there. So many times we've seen the Klitschkos just dominate, win purely at their own agenda. Chisora just going for a little walkabout, maybe just taking a breather. Now he puts his foot on the gas again.
Chisora's having a good round again.
Not too much from Klitschko's landed flush.
We were saying before the fight, the way that we feel to beat Klitschko is to get him on his back foot, and Chisora's doing so.
And some of those punches from Klitschko, as he's on the back foot, look a little bit like arm punches to me. Doesn't look as though there's anything like as much venom in them when he's forced to give ground. That's a solid shot, though, from Klitschko. Chisora takes it well and keeps coming. Chisora having to absorb some punches in the closing 30 seconds as Klitschko having more success in the closing stages of that 7th round. Chisora bossing the early stages for me, but then Klitschko coming back stronger. Rounds like that, sometimes a little hard to score. How did you give it, Paul?
I gave it level, John. I gave it level myself. As you say, you know, Chisora came out and had a very good first minute. Second minute he started to slow down a little bit. He started taking walks around about the 2-minute stage, and then Klitschko took over for the last minute. But you're right what you're saying, you've hit the nail on the head. Klitschko's shots on his back foot are arm shots. There's not much in them at all. When he's coming forward and putting his weight in, yeah. But he was coming forward there with that shot, and as I say, when he gets his weight in them, he's okay.
Chisora, remember, predicted, perhaps a little bit tongue-in-cheek, that he was going to finish Vitali Klitschko in the 8th round. He's kept saying it. Let's see, the last time I can remember somebody in a major world title fight saying, yeah, it's going to happen at that particular time, was Lennox Lewis and Holyfield, first time round. Holyfield said 3rd round. Big effort came, but he didn't produce. Now, the 8th, here we are. Chisora going looking for Klitschko, who will know that it was that round that Chisora said he would win in. Look at this from Chisora, straight into the face of Klitschko. On your card, Paul, you've got it just totting up by 3 rounds, by 3 points at this stage to Klitschko. And we're in the 8th.
Better jabs again down to the body from Chisora. It literally just keeps Klitschko guessing, keeps him on the back foot, and as you stated, the arm shots on the back foot.
Not been able to hit him with great authority with his own jab, Klitschko, despite having that big reach advantage. You've not seen the sort of success with the jab that Vladimir Klitschko had against David A.
That's how they win the fight. That's how they dictate fights on that jab. The jab for the Klitschko brothers is key, and it's been non-existent tonight from Vitali.
Well, whatever the outcome of this is going to be, and we still wonder, I'm sure that David Hay will be watching this and licking his lips a little and thinking, if Dereck Chisora can get there with shots like this, then I've got a chance against this fella as well.
Definitely. This is good work from
Klitschko looking disorganised. He'll have already disproved some of the naysayers. Dereck Chisora, who said that he was going to be utterly outclassed here. Well, it's not happening.
He's matching him shot for shot.